Hello, my beautiful feminine ladies. Welcome to my channel. So, I wanted us to talk about the Painted by Esther and Patrick Tar debate because beneath the beauty headlines lies a lesson every ambitious woman needs to hear. Over the past few weeks, social media has been buzzing with conversations about transition blush, credit, influence, and who gets recognized when a beauty trend goes viral. Some people believe that creators deserve more recognition when their work inspires products and trends. Others believe beauty techniques belong to everyone and naturally evolve over time. But as I watched the conversation unfolding, I realized something. The most valuable lesson here isn't about makeup, it's about mastery. It's not necessarily even about ownership or even about branding. It's about what happens when a woman fully commits herself to deeply learning a craft and making it her own. Because one thing about Esther is that she has created a craft that is associated with her fully. Because whether you believe Patrick Tar was inspired by Esther's work, whether you think transition blush existed before, long before social media, and whether you feel creators deserve more credit, one thing remains true. The moment this conversation began, thousands of people immediately thought of Painted by Esther. And that tells us something important. In a world where everyone is trying to be everything at once, Esther has become known for one thing, and that is becoming increasingly rare. Today, many women are exhausted. We're told to build multiple streams of income, start a business, build a personal brand, become a content creator, learn new skills, la li da di da. Monetize your hobbies. Stay visible, stay relevant, stay productive. And while there is nothing wrong with growth, there is a danger in trying to become everything at once. Your energy is scattered, your power becomes diluted. And one of the most powerful things a woman can do is identify her own gift and commit to it long enough for excellence to emerge. And that is why I see when I look at Painted by Esther. Now, to be clear, Esther did not invent makeup. She did not invent blush. She did not invent artistry. In fact, artists before her experimented with similar techniques, but what she did do at this moment was commit herself to a signature. She refined it, she repeated it, she perfected it, and she showed up again and again with the same level of intention. And eventually, people began associating that look with her name. That is not luck, that is mastery. And mastery is where abundance begins. One thing I often teach on this channel is that femininity is not about the absence of mastery. True feminine energy is balanced. You need both. The feminine gives birth to vision, and the masculine brings forth that vision into reality. Feminine is creative, masculine is the execution, and it is the one that is grounded. The feminine dreams, the masculine repeats, the masculine shows a level of discipline, a level of execution, a level of bridging the spirit world into the physical world. The feminine imagines possibility. The masculine practices until those possibilities become real. I think many women underestimate the power of repetition. We want results, but we do not want repetition or routine. We want influence, but we don't always want the years of refining a skill. We want abundance, but we don't always want the discipline required to create it. Yet every woman we admire has mastered repetition. Every successful writer has written till the end of time. Every successful model has practiced endlessly. Every successful entrepreneur studies their craft and studies, techniques, and ways of having that mindset. Every successful artist creates relentlessly. And this reminds me of what Erica Badu said once. She said, if you're good at something and you're truly good at that thing, you should master it, whether it's a simple thing, whether it's as small as you think it is. Mastering something can help you hone into your purpose in this world. Such simple advice, but incredibly powerful when you think about it. Because often the thing that changes your life is not some hidden talent waiting to be discovered. It's the talent you've already been given but haven't fully committed yourself to. Many of us overlook our gifts because these gifts feel ordinary to us. We think to ourselves, surely it can't be that thing. But often it is. The thing that comes naturally to you, the thing that people always compliment you on, the thing you lose track of doing on a daily basis, the thing you would do even if nobody was watching. That thing deserves your attention. That gift deserves your commitment and your mastery. I also love thinking about this through the imagery of a tree. Many women are trying to build branches before they can develop their roots. We want the audience, the opportunities, the money, the recognition, the collaborations, the lifestyle. Those are the branches, but the branches cannot survive without a tree trunk. A trunk cannot survive without your roots, and your roots are your values, your story, your identity, and your purpose. The trunk is your primary skill, your craft, the thing you are known for. Everything else grows from there. For Esther, artistry became the trunk, and from the trunk grew opportunities, celebrity clients, recognition, influence, and a powerful personal brand that cannot be ignored by anyone. That is how abundance works. Abundance grows, it is cultivated, it is nurtured, it is built. And another thing I admire is the intentionality behind her journey. She is not simply painted by Esther, she is Ngozi Edeme, a Nigerian woman whose work celebrates beauty, artistry, and often beauty of women of color. Her success did not happen in isolation. It happened through intention, through community, through the understanding of who she is and what she wants her work to represent. And that is another lesson for ambitious women. Know your roots, know where you come from. Know where you come from. Know why you are building what you are building because when success arrives, Your roots are what will keep you grounded. Without roots, influence can become ego. Without your roots, visibility can become performance. And without roots, success can become empty. But when you know who you are, success becomes an extension of your purpose. Which brings me to the debate. The reason this conversation became so powerful isn't because of blush, it's because people recognize the signature of a woman who had spent years refining her craft. Whether you agree with one side or the other is almost secondary. The biggest lesson is this: when you become excellent enough at something, people begin to associate it with you, and oftentimes people will only want that thing from you. And that is one of the most powerful forms of abundance. Not money, not fame, not recognition, not even the kind of recognition that can be bought, but one that comes from mastery and consistency. So, if you're watching this and wondering how to create abundance in your life, perhaps the question isn't what should I do next? Perhaps the question is what gift do I have to offer? What gift have I been neglecting? What skill deserves my deepest commitment? And what craft deserves more of my attention? If we root into the God given gifts we have, I believe we truly, truly can walk into Christ consciousness. What would happen if I stopped trying to be everything and focused on becoming exceptional at one thing? Because queen energy is not about chasing, it's about becoming, it's about being rooted in who you are. It's also about being rooted enough that the opportunities begin to grow from you. And in a world obsessed with doing more, becoming more, and chasing more, mastery may just be the most feminine power of all. If you came this far in my video, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you if you watch my videos. I'm thankful and I hope to be more valuable to you and your life and your path and your soul's journey. Until next time, love and light.